Welcome to January 2023, boys. It's a new year. How old will you be in 2023? I'm going to be 35 in 2023. That's quite sad. We start today with Manchester United, and then we follow up Manchester United with, well, Manchester United. And then we've Wolves in the second Premier League game of the day, third game total of the day. Still waiting for the next round of the FA Cup to be drawn. Still expecting it to be on that 21st of the month. We'll wait and see who we get. And also how we get on in this first game against Manchester United before we make a definitive decision as to whether to sim the second leg against United, or sim the FA Cup game, or sim West Brom. We'll play these three today. As I've mentioned in the past couple of episodes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do in January. I'm waiting on your feedback, and I'm not going to record any further than the Wolves game until I've had your feedback on the previous couple of episodes. So I might consider selling someone if a bid comes in that we would consider accepting. But I'm not wanting to sell for the sake of selling, and I'm also not really wanting to buy for the sake of buying. So we're top of our league. We're going well in Europe. We're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We're going well in the FA Cup. Things look good as they are. So I don't think we want to change things too much. We'll crack on though, and we'll see what we can do against Manchester United in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals, a competition we haven't won so far in this save. And it would be nice, I guess, to win everything if we can. FA Cup, down. Europa League, down. Just the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League to go. Maybe we can do those three not today, but this season. We'll wait and see. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel to ensure that you don't miss out on any more of this series, or of course what comes after this series. Still waiting for feedback on that from the past couple of episodes as well. Intrigued to see what you think of the couple of options I offered to you, but moving forward, let's see what we can do here at Goodison Park in the semi-final of the Cup. And we have recent previous against Manchester United, of course, with a 3-0 victory against them in the Premier League. And that starting lineup is similar, but certainly changed from that. In fact, more changed than I initially noticed. With Trippier at right back, Smalling and Jones, that is a really weak defence. Rashford on the left, Fernandes, Jovic up top, Daniel James on the right, McTominay in as captain. There are a lot of big names not in that Manchester United team. They're obviously putting more emphasis on the Premier League, and I expect that the game against them in the league, in the second game of the episode, will almost certainly see a much stronger Manchester United team line up for it. I'm kind of hoping that we can get a strong result here so that we can sim the second leg, really, make things easier for us with the busy fixture list in January. Fingers crossed, this weakened Manchester United side plays like a weakened Manchester United side. Oh, Phil Jones already with a mistake. And Calvert-Lewin already punishing them for that mistake. That's what happens when you play Phil Jones at centre-back against an 88 rated Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You get wrecked. It's gone away from me there, actually. I got a little bit gung-ho in my defending. Thankfully, they've given it back to me. And Iwobi, I'm just going to wait. Then play Heung-min Son. And then maybe return that to Iwobi. Oh, it would be a delightful goal. It would have been a delightful goal. Exceptional football. But unfortunately, David De Gea with a good save to deny us a second early goal here. Donny van der Beek went for a 1-2. Zakaria just kind of body-checked him, really. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting the little back heel from Bruno Fernandes there. Oh, I thought I tackled him. Marcus Rashford played in down the line. Rashford not played in down the line. It's gone out of play. We're dominating this game so far. So Nacho, Fernandes, Jovic. They do still have some dangerous players in the forward third with Rashford, Jovic and Bruno Fernandes. So we can't switch off defensively. But at the other end, it has been relatively straightforward in getting in behind Manchester United and causing them damage. And we might be able to do so again here. I'm actually going to avoid Iwobi and look for Son to then get it back central and look for Iwobi here, who can not volley us 2-0 in front. It's only a matter of time, I feel, with the way that this game has been played out in the opening half an hour before that second goal for Everton arrives. But, like I say, I can't afford to get complacent and switch off defensively, because they can get themselves and will get themselves back in it if we offer them the opportunity to. Around the corner here to Fabian, and it's on his left foot. And you fancied him from that angle. It is 2-0 now. And hopefully we can keep this going, get ourselves a really strong first leg result so we can comfortably sim that second leg in tomorrow's episode and play the FA Cup tie. McTominay off and Pogba on for United. They haven't done much since bringing those first team players on. It's been a quiet game for Manchester United, a disappointing game as far as they're concerned, I'm sure. Evidently, they care more about, probably understandably, they care more about the league than they do the Carabao Cup. So do I, but having not won this competition and wanting to win as much as possible, well, that's an awful pass, perhaps in this third season, now we're challenging on all fronts and have the squad to be able to do so, it's time to actually give it a fair crack of the whip. And we've just kind of cruised our way to the semi-final. It's really not been too much of a challenge in the Carabao Cup at all to get to this stage. I would like a third if we can get it. 2-0 isn't massively comfortable for that second leg. It's probably comfortable enough. Away goals aren't a thing, I don't think, in the Carabao Cup. I can never remember. Never remember whether away goals are a thing in the Carabao Cup or not. Smalling's just got to me there before I could get it out to Heung-min Son. 5 minutes to go and a deserved 2-0 victory. And as we said at the beginning of the game, if you play Phil Jones, you're going to get wrecked. Lucas Digne is arriving. We'll play it in front of him. Actually, quickly back to Son. Calvert-Lewin's made a good run, and Iwobi's made an equally impressive run across here, and we could, and have, finished it off with a third in stoppage time. That's us in the final of the Carabao Cup. We can comfortably now sim that second leg. I don't think, even with a full-strength Manchester United side, they'd be able to finish us off. I tried to hit that first time with Iwobi, and he just didn't. He took that first touch, and I tried to put it in the corner, and he didn't. He just put it straight down the middle. It's gone into the back of the net. That's the most important thing. We're going to win this first leg by 3-0, and now we head to the weekend where we'll play a full-strength Manchester United side to expect. And, well, we've beaten full-strength and now their reserve side, both by 3-0. So, third game, 3-0, maybe? Right, United, De Gea in goal. Are they stronger? Trippier, Smalling, Romagnoli, Luca Hernandez, McTominay and Donny van de Beek still, Greenwood, Bruno, Rashford with Lukiewicz up top. Then, do you know if they've rested again a little bit? Pogba, Lukaku, Pavard on the bench. They are slightly different, as am I. As you can see, James Rodriguez is into the starting lineup. And that's the only change. So, I am slightly different. They are ever so more slightly different to the previous game, but hopefully the result is pretty similar. Game 1 against Manchester United this season, 3-0 Everton. Game 2 against Manchester United this season, 3-0 Everton. So game 3 against Manchester United this season, 3-0 Everton? Maybe, I hope. Pushing forward from left back, finding Bruno Fernandes in the middle. Nice interception by Milinkovic-Savic and Son. Trying to quickly get it forward to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but easier said than done apparently against Scott McTominay. Thank you, Kieran. I appreciate that very much indeed. Kieran Trippier wants us to win this game apparently, and Pulisic is going to drift around the outside of their defence. He's forced a little bit too far wide. We'll lift it back into the middle. DCL. 3 letters for another 3-goal win, maybe. He certainly started us off the right way. That's a good header. Last time we got around the outside like that with Pulisic, we drilled it into the middle, and James let fly with a wonderful, wonderful volley. And DCL getting up beautifully above Scott McTominay and burying the header into the top corner via the floor. Perfect header, though, down into the ground. De Gea, no chance. And rising up into the top corner of the goal. Everton 1, Manchester United 0. We've been here before. Fabian. Son just keeps that in. It wasn't the best of balls. Oh, God, neither was that. Okay, I need to improve my passing if we're to get a second goal in this game. But Manchester United need to improve their creativity if they're to get a goal in this game. Mason Greenwood down the right-hand side. Options. I thought it was going to turn back on that left foot there. He's got the option inside. Where's he going? Where are you going, Mason? What are you doing? Okay, fair enough. You're going to pass it to Kieran Trippier. If anyone can get across it, I'm trying to switch to Fabian. Zakaria in the way. What? What? Replay, please. I don't... I spent all that time trying to change to Fabian.
No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Okay. Marcus Rashford with the penalty for Manchester United. And buried. Level at Goodison Park. That wasn't a penalty, in my opinion. Romagnoli into Bruno Fernandes. Liverpool have got a penalty. I'm not sure who they're playing. Aston Villa. It's 2-0 to Liverpool, so dropping points here would cause Liverpool to, I would say claws there, as we, on the back of yesterday's Christmas episode, would cause us... Oh, go on, Dominic. Oh, no, can he get there? James! Yes, literally, as I was about to say, if we draw here, that result for Liverpool means that the gap to them will close. But it won't if we keep the scoreline as it now stands. Everton 2, Manchester United 1. There have been 3 goals in this game again. They just haven't all been for me. 2-1 and we're back in front in spectacular James Rodriguez style. Forward to Bruno Fernandes. Space for Kieran Trippier. This is dangerous. I didn't commit to a challenge because I didn't want to foul him and he's gone for the shot. I nearly wiped out a cameraman. From that position... Got to at least get it on target, even if it's a poor on-target shot. You've got to get it on target to work the keeper. Maybe get a rebound go your way, or force a corner with a parried shot. But to miss the target entirely is pretty unacceptable. I know he's a right back, but Kieran Trippier does have decent ability with the ball at his feet, and I would have expected him to perform slightly better there. Bruno Fernandes will find Kieran Trippier again. Now's when he scored on his left foot instead. No, he has forced the corner. Indeed, he does well. They're going to take it short. It's going to be Greenwood into Bruno Fernandes. Cross to come in, maybe. No, maybe direct from the corner next time around. Same tactic. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, dropped the shoulder nicely there. Bruno Fernandes to Luka Jovic. Tries to fancy back heel. He's trying to get the ball away. And actually, if Christian Pulisic can... Oh, dink it past Hernandez, we might have been in. Zakaria needs to be strong here, and he has been. United have Hull in the FA Cup coming up next. I presume it's not in the league. I don't think Hull are in the Premier League in this save. Certainly not played them so far, if they are. Here's James. It's not on his left, though. I want a third, just to make sure, because they're starting to get more creative in this game than Manchester United, and as you can see, I'm getting a little bit ragged at the back. Trippier to Greenwood. Still the United pressure comes forward. Pogba finds Jovic. Just wide. Pulisic inside to James. Liverpool have scored a third now, so Aston Villa aren't going to get anything from Anfield despite their brief fight back. Hopefully, Manchester United aren't going to get anything from Goodison Park either. Surprised to have Everton versus Manchester United being played at the same time as Liverpool at home at Anfield. I'll try and whip this one from the edge of the box, try to put it in the top corner. De Gea quickly away to it to deny me that 2-goal advantage that I'm craving. But still, United haven't been able to find that second goal, just as Aston Villa weren't able to either. And Son is in here, and this should be the third. Oh, it's a heavy touch, though. Yep, still able to tuck it away. Heung-min Son makes it Everton 3, Manchester United 0. And he celebrates in quite some fashion. There's the final whistle. That's 3 points for us in the Premier League again. Slightly more difficult than the game in the cup, sorry. I'm still not sure about that penalty decision. Really not sure about that penalty decision. United had a lot of the ball, but we were clinical as ever. Manchester City won against West Brom, so still the gap at the top remains +1 goal difference because they won by 2 and we won by 2. So it should still be level on points and +1 goal difference, I think. Yes, indeed it is. This is going to be so tight all the way to the end. God. Wolverhampton Wanderers coming up next. Alan's disappointed not to have played. I apologise, my man, but keep working on your game. He's up to 90 rated now. My older players are still continuing to grow. Alan is now 90 at 31, 32. And James is 31 and up to 84. Dynamic potential really is making a significant difference this year. A really significant difference. Kyle John has completed his balanced training and he's up to 67 rated. Wow. Don't think you'll be getting into the first team squad anytime soon though. Sorry, Kyle. Right, let's head then to the game against Wolves. And hopefully by the time we get there, we should know who we've got in the FA Cup next round as well. Had no interest in any of my players transfer window-wise though so far, so that nullifies any potential worries about losing one of my star players again. But the position that we're in, I don't think we'd be losing any star players anyway. Nobody would want to leave a side that's currently leading the table. Bayern have offered me 45 million plus Dwight McNeil for Allen, who's valued at £94.5 million for a 32-year-old centre mid. That's pretty remarkable. I mean, he's not getting first-team football here. And he would be getting first-team football at Bayern, you imagine. Do I take that into account? Or is he going to still want to... He has been asking to play more and was disappointed not to play in the last one. I don't want Dwight McNeil. I just quite simply do not want him. So that's going to be a no, but I will negotiate. I have to weigh up what's in the player's best interests as well. If he was starting, there's absolutely no way that I'd sell him, obviously. Oh, great. This bug's still in the game. There's no way that I'd sell him, obviously, but... what other midfielders have they got? Who could I have as a... Ooh! Joshua Kimmich! Or Coutinho, maybe? I mean, Joshua Kimmich would be unreal. Can I have Joshua Kimmich? Just a straight swap for Joshua Kimmich? I mean, that would actually improve our squad. Can I have Joshua Kimmich? Oh, well, actually, they'll offer me Coutinho. I don't need a cam, unfortunately. This is offered up something that... A scenario which I wasn't really expecting. Bobby Lewandowski. Moussa Dembele. I don't really need a striker. Don't really need a winger, but... Wow. No, I don't. You don't need a winger, Ches. You do not need a winger. Midfield. I don't need anyone, do I? Let's be honest. I don't need anyone. But if I let Allen go, I would need a centre midfielder to cover the gap left by Allen leaving. But they don't have anyone that I'd be interested in, so I will remove the exchange player and propose a new transfer fee of 125 million. And we'll see what they say to that. What they say is they'll give me 113.6 million and a rather cheeky 1% sell-on clause. Guess who's not going to accept a 1% sell-on clause? Thank you very much. 120 mil. Okay. Fine, Alan stays. I tried to negotiate and I wasn't too bullish there. Like, they offered 113. I asked for just 7 more. And they said no. Fair enough. Alan stays at Everton. I tried to negotiate. I asked for a couple of different players. They weren't willing to discuss terms as readily as I was. An offer for Harvey Barnes. They're offering... Leipzig would give me Tyler Adams plus £5.3 million for Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes certainly would probably want to leave with the lack of first-team football he's had since coming in. I haven't been able to utilise him as much as I might have liked. Do Leipzig have anyone that I'd be interested in? Not on that evidence. Nkunku would be great, but I don't need any... With Alan still at the club, I don't need any central players. They got any strikers I could retrain as a wide player? Soloth. Wang Hee-chan could be retrained as a wide player, but no, they've not really got anyone that... There's not really anyone there that I would really care for. I'll negotiate for cash, and if you give me £75 million, well, I'll hope that they'll negotiate from there, which they aren't willing to do. They might not have wanted to pay even close to his valuation fee. They might have only been interested in a player plus cash deal, which I was not interested in because they don't have any players that are going to benefit me. Right, Wolves away. Time to head to Molineux. Wolves, Rui Patricio, Hoover, Foyth, Hermoso, Bailly and Johnny. Zaniolo, Ward-Prowse. Is Adama further forward this time? He is. Marcus Thuram through the middle and Jimenez out wide. Swapping those two around. Last time we played them, Traore was right wing back. Now he's pushed further forward. We'll see if he's any more influence on the game from a wide midfield position or wide forward position as opposed to wing back, Traore. We got a good result against Wolves last time though. Looking to replicate that if we can. Loose pass to start the day for Wolves. It's not boding well for the rest of their game. Oh, this could bode well for the rest of our game though. What a start this would be! Wow, going across to celebrate with the travelling Everton fans on that far side. Alex Iwobi gives us an immediate 1-0 lead. That was really good football too. Not just the quality of the strike, but the build-up play was exceptional. Really, really good. Beautifully worked with Christian Pulisic and top corner. Yeah, the finish was really good too. We lead in the Black Country's 13th goal of the season. Is that inside to Zaniolo? Nicely out here too. Adama Traore down the line to Hoover. Oh, Adama's there again. I've overcommitted with Dino, but thankfully it's not cost me yet at least. Hoover. Is that a foul? I know I won the ball, but I did go through the man to get it. Ward-Prowse, well, we know that he's a set-piece specialist. You've seen that in real life recently as well. Oh, jeez! Off the woodwork. The keeper just stood and watched it, so I presumed it was going wide. It wasn't going wide. It nearly bounced off my defender and went in for an own goal. Zaniolo, 1-2-3 with Lilian Thuram. With Marcus Thuram, who's turned me well, and Zakaria puts in a perfectly timed tackle on this occasion. Thuram. Oh, that's a nice ball to Jimenez. Slightly unfamiliar role for Jimenez, but he's been playing it well so far, and he's got the better of Alphonso Davies. Marcus Thuram dangled a leg there, and he could have gone over it. He's still going. He finds Ward-Prowse. Adama arrives. He certainly is having more of an impact on the game in that wide forward role than the wide defensive role. Adama just arrived. He took all responsibility there. Ward-Prowse's touch wasn't the best, and Adama just rocked up on the team and was like, excuse me, James, leave that alone. I'm going to destroy the ball, rip all the leather off it because I hit it so hard, and break the net. Wolves 1, Everton 1. That was emphatic from Adama. There was no way that wasn't going to end up in the back of the net. Fabian. Son. Oh, that was supposed to go to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Well, arriving is Alphonso Davies. That's such a terrible pass by Pulisic. I could have sworn I put more power on it than that. Here's Johnny. Give me that back. Come on, I want my lead back. And United pegged us back in the first half. Wolves have done the same, but we weren't to be denied by United. And I am not going to be denied by Wolves. I'm determined enough of that. I'll actually use... Oh, the intention was to use Fabian there. Never mind. Calvert-Lewin. Bosh. Thank you. Lead back again. Oh, that's weird. He picked the ball. He stood down and bent over in the 6-yard box. And the ball came from in the goal mouth and zipped straight into his hands. Not only is he a magician when in possession, he's a magician out of possession. Just zipping the ball towards him. Telekinesis also on the list of Dominic Calvert-Lewin's abilities. Maybe we'll add that as a trait for FIFA 22. My guys, still... Well, I guess in the nature of my series, it's more realistic for the manager to be wearing the Everton's shape, isn't it? Because that's what I do when I play. Obviously, in FIFA terms, it's not supposed to be like that, but weirdly, it kind of works for this channel, doesn't it? Everton 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Got a corner. And Digne delivers. Oh, Calvert-Lewin could win that one. Foyth has. Get it back to Digne. Oh, the technique on that was beautiful, and indeed he misses the target. He scored a very similar header to the other corner to win us the game late against Norwich yesterday. And he wasn't far away from sealing the win here today. Although there is still a long way to go. Plays the 1-2. Soon to be substituted off, of course. Iwobi used that run as a decoy. Look to try and bend it in. And Patricio tips it over the top of the bar. It wasn't that into the corner as I'd liked. It was pretty central. Decent save by the keeper, though. The corner to come in here from Luca Digne. My changes have been made. Son and Sarr swapping roles on the left-hand side as Fabian Heads it over the bar, and we don't get to swap a number on the score sheet. It stays 1-2. Milinkovic-Savic off and James Rodriguez on. I think they made a change as well. I'm not sure. There you go. Confirmation that it is West Brom that we've got next. Fabian driving down the line. Iwobi looking for it. He wants a goal in this game, Iwobi. Sarr is in. And that change on the left-hand side was certainly worth making. Everton 3, Wolves 1. We are going to get the win. Where to go? Where to go? A fourth would probably flatter us. We haven't really been 4-1 good in this game. Thuram, definitely fouled there. He's actually just got called up to the French national side, Marcus Thuram, after a very good start to life in the Bundesliga for Borussia Mönchengladbach, IRL. And he has been difficult to play against here, but not unplayable. And that's why we've been able to keep them relatively quiet. We could end the game with the fourth goal. We will not end the game with the fourth goal because I've given the ball away. Ref, are you going to blow your whistle? I'm not even controlling anyone. Yep, good. There's the whistle. Well, a 3-1 win against Wolves after a 3-1 win against Manchester United after a 3-0 win against Manchester United. So 3 is the magic number, it seems. 3 wins, 3 goals in each game, and 3 points in the Premier League on 2 occasions. That kind of ruins it, doesn't it? But we do have West Brom coming up midweek, which we can play in the next episode. I will sim the second leg against Manchester United. Oh, and it's West Brom we have in the Cup as well. Oh, that's typical. That's absolutely typical. Okay, well, it was a Manchester United double today. It'll be a West Bromwich Albion double tomorrow. And then we end the episode and the month with Arsenal. But other than that little bit of transfer news or transfer action that you saw with the bids for Allen and then Harvey Barnes, I've not really had much interest in my players. I think a number of sides know that they're probably not going to be able to get anyone away from me. Crucially, City haven't played their match day 23, so for the first time we do have a little bit of daylight between ourselves and them. They've got... Who've they got? Oh, they've got Arsenal. They've got Arsenal coming up, so it's not going to be easy, although you would expect them to get victory, even though it is at the Emirates. We'll wait and see how things go there, though. They're playing on this Sunday, the day that we're on now, so let's actually advance as far as the West Brom game, just to see if they get the win. Which annoyingly they do. Thankfully, though, they don't get a massive win, so our goal difference still keeps us top of the table. By +1. Jesus Christ, 2-0 win for... Christ. They won't let up, will they, Manchester City? But they can't seem to get that last hurdle of the extra goal difference. So for the time being, we still look good for the title. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, past tense. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Let me know all your feedback in the comment section down below. There will be some Football Manager streams very soon indeed on the Twitch channel, so follow the link down below and join me over there. The continued Barrow Boys save as well, of course, here on Career Mode. But for now, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.